Hi folks, I'm Matt and welcome to Matt Chat. You know, 4 years ago, I wrote an article called "The King is Dead, Long Live the King." And I cannot believe that one of my viewers remembered that. He asked me about that article and said, "Hey Matt, could you repost the article or talk about it in the Matt Chat?" And I said, "Sure." And then I realized I don't have the article anymore. The website that I posted 4 years ago is gone, and my laptop that I used 4 years ago, I don't have anymore. So I have to go by what I have off memory. Now, what I talked about, this was in April or May of 2015. I want to say it was in April of 2015. And I had just recently seen a video that happened at a celebration where a guy dressed as George Lucas was basically mocking George Lucas. And everyone was laughing along with him. He's like, "Put Jar Jar in episode 7 and stuff like that." And, making fun of George's neck, his big bloated neck. I'm like a camel. I can keep water in this for days or something like that. I remember him just making fun of George and everyone laughing. And I was thinking, wow, that never would have happened at the 2013 celebration. And that's what I was writing the article about. I was like, these people worship George. And then once Disney bought the franchise, they kicked George to the curb. Everyone started coming out going, wow, George was terrible, terrible, terrible for Star Wars. And Disney's going to do great things. I just feel it. And believe it or not, folks, pre-Last Jedi, that's what everyone on the internet virtually was saying except for me. Now, I think this person misremembered the article a little bit wrong because he actually asked, did I call it? Did I say that people are going to regret not having George in charge? And to be honest, buddy, I don't really remember since I don't have the article in front of me and I don't have it. I mean, maybe someone downloaded it and maybe they have it. But I think if you read that, I think I was talking about EU fans because at the time, I don't think the EU had been discontinued yet. And I was like, EU fans, look, you keep bashing George, but you know what? George was the reason we kept the EU. I know I did say that. Did I say that all Star Wars fans were going to regret having George gone? I don't think I would have said that. If so, that would have been very prophetic, wouldn't it? Because now, after Last Jedi, everyone's going nuts. Now they want, oh, poor George, and the whole thing with Bob Iger not using his stories, and oh, poor George. You know what? There was no poor George back then. Everyone, including a lot of those people, were celebrating the buyout by Disney and welcoming him with open arms. And I was just saying that, hey, you know what, EU fans, you're going to regret that because George was the only thing keeping the EU together. And I knew that from the very beginning. And I did call that in a video very, very early on my channel that the EU is not going to be around anymore since George didn't own Star Wars. But anyway, that's the best that I can remember about that. That was the gist of that article. If I was to write it again, I'd definitely write a few different things knowing what I know now because the hatred for Last Jedi and ever since then I never saw coming. Anyway, folks, great question. If you have a question just like that, put it in the comments below and maybe next time I'll answer it. See you then.